I didn't plan on making another Dubai chocolate recipe until I came home from Italy. Everywhere I looked, I kept seeing Dubai chocolate-inspired gelato, pastries, and desserts. Then I remembered the pistachio paste I had brought home from Italy, and I knew exactly what I wanted to make. So instead of making a chocolate bar, I turned it into a giant stuffed skillet cookie. One thing I loved about Italy was how pistachios were everywhere, not just in gelato, but in pastries, cookies, and desserts. Then I started noticing Dubai chocolate-inspired gelato flavors popping up too. I picked up this pistachio paste while I was there because I knew I would eventually bake something special with it. This isn't just any cookie. I use soft white wheat and grind it into my Nutrimilk Impact Mill into fresh flour. I am also using my sourdough discard. That gives it incredible flavor while keeping it soft. I took Kerrygold butter and sliced it up. Then I melted it into the microwave, and after that I let it cool for a little bit. Then into the mixing bowl, I added the melted cooled butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, my sourdough discard, some Greek yogurt, real vanilla extract, and mixed everything well. This recipe does not use any eggs, and I'm using the Greek yogurt instead. After mixing this well, I add my freshly milled soft white wheat flour and some rolled oats and mix everything until well incorporated. After this, I put this mixture into the refrigerator for a few hours. You can also keep it overnight. Then I started working on the filling. For that, I melted some butter in the pan, and then I added dry shredded phyllo dough, also called as kataifi, and I roasted it on a low-medium flame for 15-20 minutes, stirring constantly until it got nice golden brown and had nice aroma. The filling is what makes Dubai chocolate so addictive. I mixed the golden crispy kataifi with the rich pistachio paste. The good thing about this pistachio paste is it is made out of 100% pistachios, no salt or sugar or any oils added. I decided not to add any sugar to this pistachio paste and kataifi mixture as the rest of the cookie had sugar and chocolate already. I did add a pinch of salt. If you prefer sweeter taste, you could add some powdered sugar in here. It is a good idea to prepare this mixture ahead of time and let it chill in the fridge, and that would give a more distinct cookie layer once the cookie is baked. Before going to Italy, I had purchased some Lindt Dubai chocolate bar from American grocery market as I had never tried it before, so I already had it on hand. So I decided to chop it up and layer it on top of my pistachio kataifi mixture. Since this was a milk chocolate which I was going to use in the filling, I decided to chop up some dark chocolate to add in the cookie dough mixture to balance the sweetness. Then in a bowl, I combined baking powder, baking soda, and salt. After a few hours, I took the cookie dough out from the fridge and it was cold and stiff. I broke the dough into these pieces. Then I sprinkled the baking powder, baking soda, and salt mixture over the top. It's a good idea to let the cold dough sit out for 10-15 minutes before you do this. That makes it easier to mix. With my clean hand, I mixed all that baking powder, baking soda, salt mixture. Then I added my chopped dark chocolate chunks in there and mixed those into the dough with my hand. I applied some clarified butter into my 10-inch large cast iron pan to grease it. Then I took about 60% of that cookie dough mixture and pressed it on the bottom of the pan. Then I took the delicious pistachio kataifi mixture out from the fridge and then spread it on top of this cookie dough mixture, leaving about half an inch around the edge. Then I topped that layer with the chopped Lindt Dubai chocolate bar pieces. Then finally I broke the remaining cookie dough into these pieces and added it on top of the filling. I made sure all the filling was covered so it doesn't dry out. After this, I baked the cookie at 350 Fahrenheit for about 22 to 25 minutes until the edges look golden brown and set. I wanted to make sure that I don't overbake this cookie so the center stays nice and gooey. Now this was the hardest part, waiting long enough to cut into it. I decorated the top with some chopped pistachios and I added 1 square of the Lindt Dubai chocolate bar. Honestly, I was not expecting it, but this cookie came out really delicious. Right balance of sweetness, that crunchy, creamy pistachio kataifi layer was the best part. All my family members loved it. Everyone kept saying, "This is the best cookie you've ever made." And honestly, I have to agree. If you enjoy recipes inspired by my travels, fresh meal baking, and simple ways to bring more flavor into your kitchen, I would love to have you here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next recipe. Comment recipe below if you like to see the full recipe. Would you rather try the original Dubai chocolate or this stuffed skillet cookie?